पार्टी तोड़कर सत्ता के लिए नया गठबंधन करके अगर सत्ता हाथ में आती है तो मैं ऐसी सत्ता को चिमटे से भी छूना पसंद नहीं करता।
A charming poet, a tactful politician, BJP's Vikas Purush. On Vajpayee's 95th birth anniversary, here's a look at the poet-politician's life through a series of rare interviews. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was born in Gwalior in 1924. He joined the RSS at the age of 15 and at 18, he was arrested for taking part in the Quit India movement. 2 years later, he became General Secretary of the Arya Samaj Youth Wing.
अब मुझे याद है एक बार हम पर आलोचना बाहर हुआ करती थी कि भाई आजादी के आंदोलन में आप कहां थे। तो एक बार अटल जी ने बड़ा सटीक जवाब दिया था। अटल जी ने कहा भाई अच्छा बताओ 1857 के स्वतंत्र संग्राम में आप कहां थे।
He pursued his passion for literature, earning a BA in English, Hindi and Sanskrit, and later on an MA in political science. After dropping out of law school, he joined the RSS mouthpiece, Panchanya.
मैंने कभी सोचा भी नहीं था कि मैं एमपी बनूं। मैं पत्रकार था और ये राजनीति, जिस तरह की राजनीति चल रही है, मुझे रास नहीं आती। मैं छोड़ना चाहता हूं मगर राजनीति मुझे नहीं छोड़ती।
In 1957, he contested his first Lok Sabha elections as a Bharatiya Janasangh candidate from 2 seats. He lost in Mathura but won from Balrampur. Vajpayee stood out for his passionate speeches with its distinctive long pauses.
बार-बार इस चर्चा में एक स्वर जनाए सुनाई दिया है कि वाजपेयी तो अच्छा है मगर पार्टी ठीक। अच्छा तो अच्छे वाजपेयी का आप क्या करने का इरादा रखते हैं?
His oratory skills impressed Jawaharlal Nehru so much that he predicted the young Vajpayee would one day become Prime Minister. Vajpayee in turn would become so influenced by Nehru that Janasangh leader Balraj Madhok would call him a Nehruite. In 1968, Vajpayee became the national president of the Janasangh. After the emergency, it merged with other opposition parties to contest polls as the Janata Party in 1977. Their overwhelming victory meant that Vajpayee was made External Affairs Minister in the Morarji Desai government. That same year, he became the first person to address the UN General Assembly in Hindi.
भारत में सदा से हमारा इस धारणा में विश्वास रहा है कि सारा संसार एक परिवार है। अनेकानेक प्रयत्नों और कष्टों के बाद संयुक्त राष्ट्र के रूप में इस स्वप्न के अब साकार होने की संभावना है। यहाँ मैं राष्ट्रों की सत्ता और महत्ता के बारे में नहीं सोच रहा हूँ। आम आदमी की प्रतिष्ठा और प्रगति मेरे लिए कहीं अधिक महत्व रखती है।
In 1979, Vajpayee and Advani resigned from the Janata Party and founded the BJP in 1980. Vajpayee was named president and was keen that the party follow the path of Gandhian socialism. But the BJP's electoral debut in 1984 couldn't have had worse timing. The party was unable to counter the sympathy wave after Indira's assassination and managed to win only 2 seats. Vajpayee lost the Gwalior seat to Congress strongman Madhav Rao Scindia. He was elected to the Rajya Sabha in 1986 and Advani replaced Vajpayee as BJP president. Under Advani, the BJP adopted a more nationalistic Hindu ideology, becoming the political face of the Ram Janmabhoomi movement. The aftershocks of the Babri Masjid demolition propelled the BJP's electoral gains, and in 1995, Vajpayee was named BJP's prime ministerial candidate, much to his surprise.
I remember when I announced it at the Shivaji Park meeting. There itself, अटल जी ने क्या किया तुमने? क्यों किया? मुझसे भी नहीं पूछा। मुझसे तो पूछते। मैंने कहा आपसे पूछते तो आगे देगा।
It was a turning point in the BJP's history. In 1996, the BJP became the single largest party and Vajpayee was sworn in as India's 10th Prime Minister.
अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी, ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा.
Unfortunately, the BJP wasn't able to secure the support of other parties to form the government, and Vajpayee's term ended in just 13 days.
जब जब कभी आवश्यकता पड़ी, संकटों के निराकरण में हमने उस समय की सरकार की मदद की है. उस समय के प्रधानमंत्री नरसिंह राव जी ने भारत का पक्ष रखने के लिए मुझे विरोधी दल के नेता के नाते जेनेवा भेजा था, और पाकिस्तानी उसे देखकर चमत्कृत रह गए. उन्होंने कहा कि ये कहां से आए, क्योंकि उनके यहां विरोधी दल का नेता ऐसे राष्ट्रीय कार्य में भी सहयोग देने के लिए तैयार नहीं होता. वो हर जगह अपने सरकार को गिराने के काम में लगा रहता है. ये हमारी परंपरा नहीं है, ये हमारी प्रकृति नहीं है, और मैं चाहता हूं ये परंपरा बनी रहे, ये प्रकृति बनी रहे. सत्ता का खेल तो चलेगा, सरकारें आएंगी जाएंगी, पार्टियां बनेगी बिगड़ेंगी, मगर ये देश रहना चाहिए, इस देश का लोकतंत्र अमर रहना चाहिए.
He won a second stint as Prime Minister in 1998 as leader of the National Democratic Alliance. During this time, India carried out underground nuclear tests at Pokhran.
Today, at 15:45 hours, India conducted 3 underground nuclear tests in the Pokhran range.
The Pokhran tests caused political tremors across the border, and Vajpayee renewed peace efforts with Pakistan. In 1999, he inaugurated the Delhi-Lahore bus route, a historic moment for Indo-Pakistan ties.
अगर बस लोहे और इस्पात की बनी सिर्फ एक गाड़ी होती तो दोनों मुल्कों में लगभग सारी दुनिया में इतनी हलचल और उम्मीदें पैदा नहीं करती. आज हमारे आपसी रिश्तों में कोई ऐसा मसला नहीं है.
Back home, a political crisis awaited Vajpayee. In April 1999, the AIDMK withdrew support, and Vajpayee lost the no-confidence motion by just 1 vote.
When Mayawati promised in the morning that she will vote in favor, and then she changed immediately. My feeling is that he has never mentioned this to me. My feeling is that he was disgusted with the whole process. And the question of his resigning, he talked to me about a number of times. That why are we here? Let's go.
Vajpayee remained caretaker Prime Minister and deftly handled the Kargil War.
हम शांति चाहते हैं, ये तो दुनिया ने देखा. अब दुनिया ये देखेगी कि हम शांति की रक्षा के लिए और अपनी शक्ति का भी प्रदर्शन कर सकते हैं.
He was praised for showing calm, tact, and wisdom, and the BJP won the 1999 elections with an overwhelming victory. Vajpayee took oath as Prime Minister for the 3rd time and would go on to become the first non-Congress Prime Minister to complete a full 5-year term. But this was a tenure rocked by several crises. In 1999, a Kathmandu-bound Indian Airlines flight was hijacked, and dreaded terrorist Masood Azhar was released in exchange for hostages. At the same time, Vajpayee was facing pressure from the RSS to pursue Hindutva measures like building the Ram Temple and abrogation of Article 370. Vajpayee was also besieged by ill health and had to undergo a knee replacement surgery. He tried to reach out to Musharraf again post-Kargil, but peace talks didn't bear much fruit. In 2001, Pakistani terrorists attacked the parliament. Vajpayee mobilized the Indian army, and Pakistan did the same. Intense diplomatic lobbying took place to diffuse the tension, and in 2002, both sides agreed to withdraw troops. In February that year, the Godhra riots took place in Gujarat, and a furious Vajpayee publicly condemned the violence.
जो कुछ गोधरा में हुआ, वो सबके लिए शर्मनाक है. लेकिन गोधरा के बाद गुजरात में जो कुछ हुआ, उसकी भी उतनी कठोर निंदा होना चाहिए.
Vajpayee had a difference of opinion with his deputy L.K. Advani on how the riots were handled by the state government, led by the then Chief Minister of Gujarat, Narendra Modi.
चीफ मिनिस्टर के लिए मेरा एक ही संदेश है कि वो राजधर्म का पालन करें. राजा के लिए, शासक के लिए
प्रजा प्रजा में भेद नहीं हो सकता, न जन्म के आधार पर, न जाति के आधार पर, न संप्रदाय के आधार पर। वही कर रहे हैं साहब। मुझे विश्वास है कि नरेंद्र भाई यही कर रहे हैं।
In 2003, the BJP introduced aggressive economic reforms that boosted growth, with a focus on the young and urban middle class. During his regime, he also brought in schemes like the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana and Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan.
अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी साहब आए, उन्होंने इस प्रोजेक्ट को नेशनल प्रोजेक्ट का दर्जा दिया और आज हम इस मुकाम पे पहुंचे हैं कि जम्मू से लेके कटरा तक और बारामूला से लेके बानीहाल तक रेल की कनेक्टिविटी जो है वो मुमकिन बन चुकी है।
Just ahead of 2004 Lok Sabha elections, the BJP faced a leadership crisis. Party President Venkaiah Naidu tried to project Advani, calling Vajpayee the Vikas Purush and Advani Low Purush. An upset Vajpayee threatened to retire and Naidu withdrew his remarks. With that sorted, the NDA was very confident of winning the 2004 elections with their India Shining campaign, even calling for polls 6 months in advance.
अभी तो मैं पढ़कर दंग रह गया जब मैंने श्रीमती सोनिया जी का भाषण पढ़ा। It is a government that has betrayed the mandate of the people. हम यहाँ लोगों से चुन के आए हैं और जब तक लोग चाहेंगे हम रहेंगे। आपका मैंडेट कौन होता है, हमारा फैसला तय करने वाला। It is a government that has betrayed the mandate. किसको आप किसने आपको जज बनाया है? आप यहाँ तो शक्ति परीक्षण के लिए तैयार नहीं है। अब जब असेंबली के चुनाव होंगे तब हो जाएंगे दो हाथ।
Unfortunately, BJP's tally went down in the Lok Sabha. The party was reduced to 138 and the Congress went on to form the government from 2004 to 2014. In 2005, Vajpayee announced his retirement from politics.
अब मैं चुनाव नहीं लड़ूंगा, लेकिन काम करूंगा, संघर्ष में साथ दूंगा, लेकिन अब सत्ता की राजनीति नहीं करूंगा।
Since then, Vajpayee was plagued by ill health. He was hospitalized with a chest infection in 2009 and suffered a stroke which impaired his speech. Despite his bad health, he made sure he publicly backed his friend Advani as prime ministerial candidate.
Do you sometimes feel lonely today that Mr. Vajpayee now has taken virtual political sannyas?
I did feel that very strongly and emotionally last evening.
When he was not there at the function?
And when I met him this morning again,
Yes.
and presented the book to him, we have never been rivals. I have always respected Vajpayee ji as my leader ever since I came in contact with him, and he also has always trusted me as a colleague.
Vajpayee was known as Ajatshutru, a man without enemies, because of his respectful and dignified nature. Even today, when opposition leaders attack the BJP, they always hold him in reverence. His universal appeal was apparent in 2013 when the call for a Bharat Ratna for Vajpayee cut across political lines.
ऐसे बड़े आदमी को जो है मैं समझता हूँ भारत रत्न से भी बड़ा है वो, मगर अगर देना है तो इज्जत से दे दीजिए और आप दे दीजिए।
बहुत लोगों को मिला है तो अटल जी को क्यों नहीं मिलना चाहिए?
He was awarded India's highest civilian honor in 2015, and this would be his last public photograph. After weeks of hospitalization, he passed away on August 16, 2018. His death brought forth an outpouring of grief across the nation.
इंसानियत को कभी वो बिगड़ने नहीं देते थे राजनीतिक और सिद्धांतमिक मतभेदों की वजह से.
He carried convictions with everybody and a great consensus keeper of our time.
वाजपेयी जी एक इंसान था, सबको साथ में लेकर काम करते थे. And he was a secular man. Always he used to listen to us. Always he used to work with us.
Even his worst opponent never felt that Mr. Vajpayee has some kind of malice towards him. He could differentiate between difference of opinion and enmity.
Apart from his statesmanship, Vajpayee is also fondly remembered as one who enjoyed the lighter side of life.
अटल भाई साहब ने अम्मा ने लड्डू बनाए, अटल भाई साहब ने चुराए, हम पहुंच गए, हमने पकड़ लिया, बोले तेरे को भी दे देंगे, अम्मा से मत कहना, ये याद है बचपन की।
प्रधानमंत्री थे अटल जी, तब भी ये कहा जाता है कि वो कई बार बिना आपको बताए आपके घर फोन कर देते थे, खाना खाने आपके घर आ जाते थे। कोई
ऐसा तो कभी कभी होता है, वो खाने के तो शौकीन रहते ही हैं, और कुछ लोगों को सिंधी गाने का शौक होता है, सिंधी खिचड़ी खाने का और सिंधी कड़ी खाने का। हमको आनंद देखने को मिला कि वो वहाँ पर रीगल सिनेमा के नीचे बैठ कर के गोलगप्पे खाते थे, और कभी कभी हमको हमारा पेट थोड़ा गड़बड़ होता था तो कहते थे आज तो खिचड़ी खा लो, मैं बना के देता हूँ।
History will remember Vajpayee as a true statesman of modern India, a man who was above party and politics, a gentleman in life, a legend in death, and a politician one would do well to emulate.